Hola, hola. It's your girl Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hello, my friend. I am so happy that you're here. This is a really special episode. I always say that, but it is. I'm interviewing my mom, and she'd be ranting, so just get ready for the rant, y'all. She is sharing her story. My mom, Margarita Ortiz, who has been a single mother and her whole life struggled with bipolar disorder. She is now, I am proud to say, in her own words, she's like, I don't have bipolar. And I'm like, okay. She was taking 12 pills a day, 12 pills from her psychiatrist, mental health, mental illness pills. And she is on one. She takes one medication, one pill for bipolar. And she is doing an incredible job, winning at life. We have our things, as we always do, as parents always do. But I can tell you right now that she has transformed completely as a person. She's lost 45 pounds. She, during COVID, didn't see us. She couldn't come to Australia to visit us. And she would come usually once or twice a year. And I hadn't seen her in almost 2 years. This was our first Mother's Day, May 2022, that we got to have together. And she will be here for her birthday, her 57th birthday, my birthday, and my son, Raven, who's turning 7, his birthday. So it's been a really beautiful trip. It has had its challenges, as always. Things do. However, I feel like we were able to actually have a discussion about where she came from and what her background was. So you're going to hear Margarita's story. We call her Margie. And the reason I wanted to share this is because, first of all, I love you. You listen to my podcast. And for those of you that have listened many times, you know my story. You've heard a lot. And I think it's going to be a cool perspective to hear her story and hear her upbringing, how she showed up in the world. And obviously, there's so many details that we missed out on. We couldn't do it with the time that we had. And secondly, if you're new to the podcast and maybe you're like, who the hell is Margarita? Who the hell is Erica? I don't even know you. What I want to share here is that the reason we are the way we are is because of how we grew up and what we went through as children in our childhood. Whether we like to admit that or not, 100% our childhood affects us. And if we want to understand ourselves and why we have blocks and what goes on for us and our complicated relationships with the people who raised us, we need to understand them as well. And it doesn't mean what she did ever was okay or what your parents did was okay, but it is an understanding of where they're coming from and how they were raised and what shaped their vision and their lives. And when you can have that understanding and that empathy and that compassion for your caregivers, for your parents, you're able to understand them better, therefore able to work with them and communicate better with more empathy and more compassion. So I'm really pumped to share this with you. We also videoed this, so hopefully we can share the video on YouTube soon as well. She has had a complicated life, my mom, and you will hear in her story some of the stuff that's continuously shows up is that she was left and she fought and she believed in herself and she created a life for herself and she didn't believe that she couldn't. She knew, as she says, she had faith that the things that she wanted would work out. And, her mom didn't treat her the best and her upbringing was rough and they abused her and physically and sexually. And she fought through the stigma of mental health and being in a mental hospital in Puerto Rico, almost left for dead there, and finding her way to America, having me, raising me and dealing with depression and anxiety and all of the things that we go through. So I just want to give it up to my mom. She's my hero. She really is, to be able to raise me on her own and do what she did. And then for me to turn out how I did. I know that she's not fully responsible for how I turned out. However, having her hand there, having her foundations and her never giving up on me and always coming back to find me in foster homes has meant the world to me. And it is where I get my determination and my drive from. So I hope you enjoy this episode, me interviewing my gorgeous mom, Margarita Ortiz. Madre. Tell everybody your name, please. What's your name?
My name is Margarita Ortiz, Erica's mom.
Yes. And you're in Australia?
I'm in Australia visiting my daughter that I haven't seen almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2
because
years.
the damn pandemic, stupid pandemic, got me locked down at home. Not
Got me locked down.
traveling at all.
Yeah.
But I'm here with Erika.
Estaba viéndote bien
Erika
sexy.
Kramer. It's not even Erika Ortiz or Sepulveda no more. It's Kramer.
It's Kramer.
I don't even know my daughter no more.
Mira, Erica Kramer.
She's so famous now.
So, Mom, can you tell everybody, not everybody, there's nobody, me and you, are you nervous a little bit? Be
No,
honest.
no. I'm okay.
Be honest.
I'm okay. I'm good.
Good? You have confidence?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What does confidence mean to you? What does that mean to you?
Believing in yourself.
Yeah.
And to give you the comfort to achieve what you want to achieve for life and move on. And to believe in yourself.
Back yourself.
Believe in yourself and do whatever you want to do in life. And if you have the confidence, you can do it.
That's it. From Margarita Ortiz.
From Margarita Ortiz, the blondie from America. No, from PR.
From P, ¿cómo dice Bad Bunny? P fucking R. Es muy bueno.
I don't say that.
Okay.
From Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
But I haven't been in Puerto Rico for a long time.
Okay, so where were you born? Where were you born in Puerto Rico, Mom?
I was born in Rio Grande, which is near the rainforest, but I grew up in St. Turce,
where
Daddy Yankee is. all the guys.
Dice Barrio Obrero.
Barrio Obrero. I went to school in Barrio Obrero.
Yeah.
And I went to university in Puerto Rico in Rio Piedras. And I live in Rio Piedras mainly. I've been in Rio Grande, but I don't recall a lot of Rio Grande.
Yeah.
My mom moved to Rio Grande, downtown in Rio Grande, like in a barrio.
Yeah.
And I lived there until 8 years old. Then I moved to Santurce with her cousin. And that's where
you were from.
That's where I grew up. And that's what I mostly know.
So tell me so you have a really good story and I wanted you to share because I think people don't see todas las partes de la gente, solamente the parts that we share. So I share a lot about my story, but I think you're an amazing woman and I am very honored to be your daughter and you're my hero and you've done an amazing job with all the stuff that life has dealt us, you know? So can you share, you were born, so are you the only child? Do you have brothers and sisters? What happened at 8 years old?
No, we are actually 9 altogether. My mom, 2 of the kids died when they were born. So she has 7 kids.
Wow.
Because her situation, no husband, not a job, not education. My mom gave each kid away to family, basically. And only raised one, the youngest one, Carmeniti.
Yeah.
She kept it. She has 3 marriages. She was married 3 times and divorced 3 times. She beat me because I never got married in my life.
Yeah.
I have a daughter, but I never been married. So my mom got married 3 times, which is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. The lady did it. She did a number. And she got 9 kids, which is a lot. I have 1, and I thought I was going to die. She got 9 kids, so I gave her some prop for that.
Yeah.
But she raised me until 8, which I really remember her a lot because she raised me, took me to a lot of places when I was a kid.
So by herself she raised you or with your dad or?
No, my daddy, actually I didn't met him until when I was 18.
So she raised you on her own? She
raised me with my grandfather, grandmother, and my 2 uncles. She always lived with them.
Yeah.
And she has my other sister, Marta, living with me. So we live in the barrio in Rio Grande. Me and my sister, we used to go outside and play. My mom said, time to go inside the house. So we did. But when my mom wasn't looking, we sneak out of the window and we go outside and play until late, sometime 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. How old were you?
I was like 7 or 8.
Gotcha. 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because all the kids and the mom, they stay out playing and we play different. It was kind of a very, how you call,
Como dicen en español.
healthy thing. It wasn't a crime. It wasn't bad. It was very child kind of healthy thing we did playing. And we like to play, so we sneak in out the window, go outside and play. And my mom is like, where are you guys? So she find out, we got back inside and we sleep. And so even that I didn't grow up with my brothers and sisters, I end spending time with them when I was 18. I started looking for my family, went to college. I looked and I found my mom, I found my father, and I found my brothers and sisters, and we kind of got reunited.
Hold on, but you missed a big part. So when you were 8 years old.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the big part.
Okay.
When you were 8 years old.
When I was 8 years old, I went to live at her cousin's house. My mom's first cousin took me to Santurce. And
why did you go? Like you were living with your mom?
I was living with my mom.
And then how did you end
and my other sister, and the lady one day she went to the house and she brought a lot of fruit and goodies, like try to impress, like trying to buy somebody.
Yeah.
So she kind of want to buy this girl so she can work for her or whatever. So she said, I was very shy. I was inside the room. I looked through the curtain and my mom, and she said, who's that girl? My mom said, oh, you want it? You can have it. So the lady said, okay. So I guess she was looking for some person to do work or whatever at home.
So she gave you to her.
So my mom gave me to the lady, and they packed a little bit of clothes. They put me in a car. They took me all the way to Santurce. And I was happy to go because I don't know why, but I was happy to go.
I know. I asked you. I was like, wouldn't you be sad or crying? Like,
no, I didn't cry or nothing. I didn't cry or nothing. I guess it was, I don't know, I was kind of a adventure person or something. And I feel happy because we have what they call in Puerto Rico letrina, the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like a hole. It's a hole and you go there and poo there. Outside the house. And I was so scared because I was a little kid. And every time I sit there, I stood there, I look and I hate it. I don't like it. So when the lady said she lived in the city, so
you were like, I need a nice toilet.
No, yeah, I am. I kind of guess that they have a toilet, not a latrina.
Uh-huh.
So the lady said, yeah, we have a toilet. So I said, okay. So that's the only thing I asked. And that's the only thing really I think about it, leaving that latrina because I hate it and I was scared.
Yeah.
So I left and they took me in a car and I was looking through the window all the way. And that's it. But I wasn't sad or nothing. I didn't cry.
You can remember you weren't sad.
No, I didn't cry. I wasn't sad. And I don't know. Maybe something inside me want me to leave or move on somehow. Yeah. Even that I was 8 years old, I was thinking maybe big or for a change or moving on. Even at 8 years old, I was dreaming leave this freaking place in the country, the latrina mostly.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I didn't cry or miss my mom or my sister or nobody.
Wow.
I felt like, let's go, you know.
And she was a cousin of your mom.
My mom's cousin, first cousin.
Family, yeah.
Yeah, she was family. So, you know, I don't know. I don't never cry in the house either. Never cry. It was like I was meant for me to do that somehow.
Yeah. Did you, when you were with grandma, like as a kid before you were 8 years old and you left, did you have a nice upbringing? Do you feel like it was hard? Like, how was your life before that?
No, yeah, I have. That's why I have. Even that I was with my mom only until 8 years old, I had a good memories about her because my mother used to take me out for ice cream. She buy me toys. She spent time with me. It was me and my sister, but mostly my mom spent more time with me. We were very close. she take me to her friends' houses, places. I don't know, and she buy me clothes, she buy me
good.
toys,
Yeah.
little toys.
Did you miss having a dad? Like, did other people have fathers? Were you like, ¿por qué no está mi papá aquí? Like,
No.
did you miss that?
I don't know why. I never thought about it. Never asked.
Yeah.
Or never, I don't know. I guess.
You didn't miss it. It wasn't a thing.
No, I don't know why. I don't know if I was different, but somehow I was, because I never miss having a father or having, I don't know.
Yeah, you felt good.
I have my sister. We play with the kids, the neighbor kids, and we play and have fun, and we go places. And I remember my grandfather, my grandmother, and my uncles for family.
Uh-huh.
But before living in that house in the barrio, we live all the way in the country.
Yeah.
And they have a big, I remember it was a big red house, like a
barn?
Like an hacienda, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, big one. And I remember it has a big, like a yard, but it was dirt. But they call it the red dirt. And we used to play and eat it.
You used to eat the dirt.
Me and my sister and the kids, we get a little play and play like it was food, and we eat it, because we didn't have toys then.
Yeah.
So we played kind of humble and very innocent type of things. And they have something they call the palm tree, has something, it dropped, they call it jaguar. So it's like a canoe. So we put that in the hill, and we took a ride with that. Like we cool. Slide.
Yeah.
Like a slide.
Yeah.
And then.
Like we used to do in the snow.
Yeah.
Sled.
But we did it in the uphill all the way down. Then further down, they have a river. And all the kids, friends and boys and brothers, we used to go and go swimming in underwears, little kids, because we were they were innocent at that time. And then it was far. The ice cream truck used to come all the way at the road. So when we hit the ice cream truck, we start running all the way up, and we got ice cream. That was a good trip.
Nice.
I mean, for being in the country and being poor, we had a good life.
Yeah. So you at 8 years old, then you went into the city, and you're with your
before that, I was 5 or 6. My mom married my sister Maribel's father's, the guy.
Yeah.
And we live with him, my sister Martita, me and him. And his daughter lived next door with 2 kids.
Yeah.
And my mother sent me to church with them.
Yeah.
The Pentecostal church. I never went to Catholic. They always have Pentecostal church, the lady. And the lady has two kids. So I was like 5 or 6, and they put me in the choir with the kids in church. So I used to sing in the choir when I was 5 or 6 in church. And after church, they take us for ice cream.
Nice.
And we lived there for a while with the guy. Then after that, I guess that's when my mother moved. That's when my mother moved to the place that I started talking in a barrio. But I don't remember if the guy, I don't think he moved with us. My mom was pregnant. She wasn't with him. She got no, that was after. Kind of messed up. It's too many things. Anyway, I don't remember the part of my sister Maribel. I don't remember that part. I wasn't there when that happened. I was already in the country, in the city.
There's 9 of you or 8 of you. Yeah.
7 live. I was in the city already. And when I went to the city, I was 8. The lady has a department store.
Yeah.
And I had to work in the store with her.
At 8 years old.
I had to work at the store. I had to do dishes. I had to learn how to cook, take care of her grandkids, 3 babies.
So they put you to work at 8 years old.
Clean. I had to clean the house. I had to do dishes. I had to iron. And I had to go to school. I couldn't watch TV at a regular time because I had things to do. So at nighttime, when they go to sleep, I sneak in and I watch TV until 5 in the morning all night.
Wow. Because you
And
want to get
then,
some TV.
and then after that, I go take a shower, go to school. I hardly never sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
I hardly sleep.
So tell me, at this house, how did you feel? Like you were happy? Did they treat you good, or did you feel like? Yo creo que one time we talked about like a Cinderella, like a
Yeah.
like they treated you like a not as good as your mom was treating you.
Well, no, there wasn't love, really like love,
Yeah,
family love, or like a daughter. It was more like somebody working for them,
yeah,
like a maid somehow, little maid somehow. Since I got there, but I don't know, I was okay.
yeah,
I learned how to live with that, and I like it somehow because after when I grew up older, I realized I appreciate it because they teach me how to clean, how to cook, how to be responsible, how to work.
yeah.
And they have a store, and I like it. I hate it at the beginning, but then I like it because the guys used to go and they said, I want to buy pants, shirts, shoes, la la la. And since I was a little kid, I have kind of like a good thing for coordination, matching, and
That's why
things
you
like
still
that.
like that, like fashion,
Fashion.
and jewelry, and nails.
So the guy used to say, the lady, my stepmom, she used to get mad because I took too long with the guy, waiting on the guy. Maybe I was like 10 when that happened. And the guy, she was kind of a hard, her character was like, she was a bitter woman, bitter. She wasn't friendly. She wasn't happy. She was bitter. And I don't know, I was happy all the time. And when the guy come, I said, okay, I find you something. So I got a shoes, shirt, and all that, outfit for the guy. And he said, thank you. Then next week he come, he said, okay, I want to buy something else, but I want the little girl to wait on me because she know how to match.
Yeah, that's good.
So I got customers already. They like me. They like the way I was doing things. They like it. So the guy said, okay, no. Okay, I want to buy something else, but I want the little girl because I like the way she matched my top, my pants, socks, shoes.
Yeah.
She really know how to match, and she's
Yeah,
good. So I got customers, so they all come for me. The lady, instead of getting good, pleased, she got mad because she said I took too long to wait on the customers.
You're too friendly, Mom. You were doing too good.
No, she said you taking too long waiting. Buy what, sell whatever. I said no. If you sell something good, and the customer is gonna be happy, he's gonna come back. But if you sell, how come you're gonna sell a purple shirt with red pants? That doesn't match. You have to. So she got upset because I took long time with everybody, but everybody come and they want me to wait on them.
Yeah.
Whoever, kids, everybody, because they like the way I was treating them.
Yeah.
And
So
I wasn't even trying to be a salesperson.
So you did that, and then how old? You were like 9, 10, and then this house was the house where it was more más difícil, a little bit harder, and then you were in school. You went to college, because that's crazy. I didn't go to college, but you went to college.
Yeah, but I lived there 10 years, and through all that, it wasn't easy. They hit me a lot too, like her husband, because for some reason I talked back to the lady, because that was the way for me to
express.
Yeah. So she didn't like it, so she get mad at me and she hit me. They used the belt. I pee my pants. Then I have to clean the floor after I pee my pants.
So your mom never hit you? They did.
No, mommy nunca did. My mom never did. But so they hit me a lot because they said I was too fresh. I talk back, la la la. So they don't like it. They want me to stay and do whatever they want. But I cannot defend myself talking back. So anyway, one day she got mad at me and she said she's gonna kill me. So she pushed me against the refrigerator and put a knife in my neck.
What?
And I said, what?
How old were you?
Maybe I was like 12.
What?
And she said she's going to kill me. I said, what, kill me? You can kill me if you want. And I stay like that. She didn't kill me. And then after, I was never raped there, but there were times that they they tried to somehow, but somehow didn't happen.
Yeah, like a sexual abuse.
Didn't happen because I started praying in my head and the guy didn't do nothing. But her son-in-law one time showed up naked in front of me when I was ironing some clothes. I was 12. And he showed up naked and I'm like, I didn't say nothing. I stood quiet and I started praying in my head and he disappeared. Nothing happened. And her husband, one time, they left, everybody left, and he said, oh, come to my room and to my bed. And I got inside and I locked myself in the room because I have a key. I lock.
Yeah.
But nothing happened. I didn't tell nobody because I know they're not going to believe me. So I never tell nothing. It was hard. It was hard because they didn't treat me like a family. They treat me more like a slave, like a servant, like a maid. But I don't have other choice. I was there already. So every day, every night, I took the pillow and I cry and I talk to God and I talk and I say, God, one day I'm going to get out. When I be 18, I'm going to get out. You're going to help me. I'm going to get out. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to find my mom, my family. So when I was 18, before that, hiding from them with some friends in school, we went and we got a basic grant from the United States for the college.
A grant, yeah.
Wow. A grant, basic grant. It was good grant. My friend helped me. We applied. I got it. I got college. I got accepted. I took the basic grant, the entrance examination board for college, and I passed. Amazing, and I did everything, and I finished. And I find a boarding house to go. And I told her daughter, she got two daughters.
Yeah.
And
That's like Cinderella.
Yeah. She got two daughters. One was a nice girl to me.
Oh, good.
The other one was bad. The one
didn't get it.
Was bad.
Yeah.
But one was good. The good one buy me a bathing suit, jeans, everything, my first jeans. And her husband was American. So he was a sound engineer. So he talked to me in English. And that's how I learned English with him.
Wow.
And I learned with him English. And they took me to the beach. They took me to the concerts. They took me to dancing, to the club, to the disco. And they took me to see Iri Chacon, the famous dead dancer, to the club because he was the one who do the show.
The music. Oh, that would have been cool.
And that, so they also has a stereo and they have records, salsa. So they get mad at me because they asked me to clean the house and they sent me to clean. All I did was play music and put water everywhere in the house. So I played Celia Cruz, que si salsa, and very loud, and water everywhere. When they got home, the house was water everywhere, no food, nothing. Oh, look at you, what you been doing? We sent you to clean the house, blah, blah, blah. So I had a lot of fun with that, listen to music. So the guy took me to the Borican Records to hear and see the orchestra recording Orquesta Celesta.
Wow, that's awesome.
They also, they like to party a lot. They used to have a live party with live orchestra in the house.
Yeah.
And I was the bartender. I was doing the drinks for everybody. I did the drinks for everybody.
You're going to make drinks for me, Mom.
And I had to do rum and Coke and whiskey, whatever. So one day at a party at her house, not the lady, the daughter's house, they having 3 orchestra, and I say, I want to know what this is. So I got a beer. I open the beer and I drink it. And because I wonder why people drinking this. Hello, what is this? I want to know.
How old were you?
I was like 14.
Yeah.
So I said, I want to know what this is. So I drink it and I was like almost drunk. And everybody's like, I sip it. I was scared, so I sip it. And, besides that they were street, every weekend we go for outing, hotels and beach and places with the family, the whole family, the husband, the lady, the daughters, the kids, and we go to different beach. We go to on 4th of July. We go to different hotels. So we celebrate things like that.
And you were by yourself, so your sisters and brothers weren't with you.
No.
You were with this family.
So when I got 18, I did that. I went to college. Then I had a boyfriend.
University of Puerto Rico.
And I went to live in a boarding house, and I have a boyfriend.
Hold on, can I ask you something? When you left, were they angry with you because you were leaving?
Well, I told the lady, her daughter, the bad one, I'm going to school tomorrow. You got to take me to this place. And the lady used to say all the time that I wasn't no good. that I was going to get pregnant and have kids everywhere, that I wasn't true, that I went to college because I wasn't good, because I was stupid, because I wasn't
that's horrible.
able to walala. I said, no, I'm going. And I showed them. So they took me, but they wasn't too
They didn't
happy.
believe in you. Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah.
happy. So she said, okay, you're going to go, but weekends you have to come back to clean and do things for us. So I have to leave from Rio Piedra, like not even half an hour, take all my clothes, everything, go in the bus and travel to the house on weekends.
How long was that? Half an hour?
No, yeah, like half an hour. But, because the boarding house, they're all from different towns far.
Oh.
And they didn't know because I'm not going to tell them.
Yeah.
So they thought I was from another town far.
Yeah.
So I have to leave the boarding house on weekends with all my clothes in a bus, in the public bus, go there, walk from the bus stop all the way down, all the way to the house and clean. My boyfriend's sister said, don't do that anymore. Stay with us. They live nearby. They used to go to school with me, 2 girls.
Your boyfriend, you had a boyfriend? Yeah. And
his sisters told me, don't you go there anymore. They don't treat you good. Stay with us here, and you can stay for the weekend, and we go out places, la, la, la. So I started staying with them in their house and going places. That's how I became her girlfriend, because the guy saw me cleaning, la, la, la. He said he likes that, and I was a good person. So we became boyfriends. And I stay with them. I never go back to them. And at Christmas time, they came by looking for me because they were mad that I never went back, because they want me to stay and clean for them and do la, 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 la. So I stayed with these girls until, and then I was 19 when my father died.
So hold on, but before that, you were 18, and at 18 you were like, I'm going to school, I'm going to boarding house. And then when did you say I want to find my mom and dad?
When I was 18.
Okay, tell me about that.
When I was 18, I already in college. I told my boyfriend, so he took me all the way to, I don't know how I remember, but I went to that town and I looked different places and I found my father in a hospital sick with cancer. I took him out and I took him to his wife all the way in the country in Rio Grande to the house. Then before that, I found my mom before my father. I went looking for her where she used to live. And I said, listen, lady, what's your name? She said, oh, Lola. I said, oh, you my mom. She said, really? Then she looked at me and she didn't recognize me, but I kind of recognized her.
Wow.
And she said, oh, yeah, okay. So we started the relationship back again, like mother and daughter.
Wow.
And then
Did you meet your sisters and brothers then?
My mother lived with Carmen Iri. My little sister was 5 when I found my mom. Only me and my sister, my mom and my sister lived there. And my mom has a house like almost broken, wood broken. Wow. So me, my boyfriend, and my brother Raul, when I met my brother when he lived next to my father with the wife, I met him. We started fixing the house for my mom.
Nice.
Every Christmas.
You're amazing. So you got given away. You come back to help her build her house. And you found your dad. Mm-hmm. And you started looking after him as well.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. I don't even know how I remember the house, but I took him all the way to his wife. Well, I don't even know how I remember that.
I'm sure something would have
that happened. But
maybe he would have told you where he lived. I don't know.
No, because my father he went to see me at that house in Santurce when I was 13 with my brother Sammy. They went to visit me one time. Before that, my mom went to visit me one time too, only one time. So that's why I remember their faces. They went to visit me. But I used to cry every night. And I said, God, you're going to help me when I be 18. I'm leaving. I'm going to get out. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to find my mom, my sister, my daddy, la, la, la. I'm going to find them. So I did found them. Yeah. And then, but the sad part was the good part was that I found my mother. We end bringing her a stove, TV for Carmeniti, toys, clothes, everything.
Nice. So you helped them to set up. And then your dad had cancer. Mm-hmm. What kind of cancer did he have?
Skin cancer. Yeah. A big tumor.
Yeah.
And when I found him, he was in a kind of far from where he lived, another town where Maribel lives now, Fajardo. he was in a bed laying down there just alone. And I mean, like, nobody cares for him. Nobody saw him. His wife put him there. But I just took him and took him to her.
Back to you.
and when I took him there, that's when I started seeing him for 9 months. I saw him
You visited him.
every Sunday to the country. And he was very sick, and he has a big tumor. But even that, he used to say, okay, let's go outside and find some bananas and fruit because he has a big farm.
Wow.
And my brother Raul lived next to him.
Wow. Did he know that was his dad?
Yeah,
Oh,
he knows him.
Okay, he knew.
He doesn't know I was his sister. So when he saw me,
that's so crazy.
So when he saw me, he goes, look at me like a lady,
Who are you?
No,
you guys
Raul.
look alike.
No, but he was looking at me like I look okay, good.
Yeah.
And so he was surprised.
Yeah.
And so I met him, his wife, my father. So my father used to have a big garden with flowers.
Yeah.
So I used to like it a lot to go see him and look at the garden. And so I dedicated like 9 months to him until he died. But my mother, before taking him, I did my mom first.
Yeah.
And I spent time with Carmeniti, my sister. She was a little kid, a little brat walking around the whole barrio, back and forth. And I bring my TV that my boyfriend bought me, I bring it to Carmeniti. My boyfriend's mom's stove, we clean it, fix it, and we give it to my mom.
That's nice.
We spent like until maybe 12 o'clock one day at night fixing the floor, the wood, because my mother fell down and broke her vein, so we got to take it to the hospital because it was holes. It was holes in it. And what happened? Before that, yeah.
So you helped her, and now your dad passed away, and that was a big part for you.
Yeah, and before that, I remember my other sisters too. Well, that was when he passed out.
Yeah, so he passed away. And then did you know all of your sisters and brothers by then, or had you not met them?
Yeah, I knew Sammy. Yeah, I knew them.
You knew them. And they were kind of in their own areas, ¿verdad? Todo el mundo estaba como separated.
No, they were, Gloria, my sister Gloria, who brought me here after, it was here in Maynard, Massachusetts, in America.
Yeah.
She came to America when she was a little baby.
Oh, so she wasn't in Puerto Rico?
Never.
So she wasn't there. Carmen was there. Maribel
Only
and Marta
Carmen,
were there.
Maribel, and Marta.
Raúl and Sammy were there.
They were
in Puerto Rico.
No, Sammy. I met Sammy here.
Okay, in America.
Raúl was there.
Yeah.
Then he came here.
Okay, so you didn't know everybody. So now you've got your dad. You're looking after him. He dies. And what happens for you then? Because that was a big moment in your life.
When my father died, after 9 months, spending 9 months with him, I was in school. I was working at Sears at the moment. And I decided to take him to the lady and see him. My boyfriend took me every Sunday. I stopped going to the beach, to the places. I went to see him all the time for 9 months. And then he died. Excuse me. He got skin cancer, very bad. So, but I think I did the best thing taking him back home.
Yeah.
Because he was alone in the hospital. Nobody was watching him or helping him. So at least he got some quality time with me.
Yeah.
And the wife and my mom.
Yeah.
And then I used to take my mother to see him too.
Yeah.
And, we spent time together but then he died. After 9 months, he died. Yeah. And that's when I had a nervous breakdown when he died. I used to cry. When I saw him for 9 months, every day I used to cry.
Yeah.
And go home with my eyes swollen, crying every day, crying. People say, oh, you're going to get sick. Take care. So I got a breakdown, and he got buried. And that's how things started with the breakdown. And I ended up losing my apartment. my
So
furniture.
you just felt like sad, like depressed, upset, crying.
Oh, yeah.
And there was nobody, was there anybody supporting you?
Not really, no. It was very bad for me that he died,
Yeah.
because I never lose nobody that close.
Yeah.
And I never went to church before. I did believe in God, but I didn't have the foundation like now.
Yeah.
Like when my mother died was different, but now with him, I got so attached to him that it was very striking for me to know that he died. So they called me at work. Your father got a little sick. I said, no, don't lie to me. He died, right? So it was a Friday. So they say, yeah, he died. So I went, got my boyfriend. We went and we have the bury, the awake and all that. And I got a breakdown. And after that, it was bad because I had my apartment, but I ain't losing everything. So I ain't living with everybody.
Yeah.
I ain't being in almost homeless in the street for a couple months and sleeping in the park everywhere.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Then I, after not being with my mom, I end with my mother as an adult, but I was sick.
Yeah.
So they.
Did you know what you were feeling? Just sad. Did you know you were getting a sickness? Did you know any? Was that ever talked about, or was that algo que hablaban de la gente, o tú no sabías nada? It was like, what am I feeling? Sad?
No, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know nothing.
Yeah, because abuela had it too. She wasn't at that time sick.
No, mommy got diagnosed when she came here with schizophrenia.
Yeah, but she didn't have it in Puerto Rico. She wasn't sick in Puerto Rico.
Well, she had it somehow.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
she had a little. She had a little
like
bit.
A little bit of like.
That's why Gloria went to get her. My sister went to rescue her and me somehow.
Yeah. So now you're sick and nobody knows how to support you because I can imagine. When was that? The 80s? Not the 80s?
No.
The 70s?
I was 19, so that was
late 60s?
No. It's after that. No, more. 19. Okay, I graduated in 74. My father died in 1978.
Okay.
Before he died.
So right before the 80s.
Yeah, 78. Before he died, I got to be the queen for United Way for Sears Roebuck in February.
Yeah.
Then February, I was the queen. In March, he died.
Wow.
A month
March.
after.
He died in March. Do you know what day?
10.
March 10.
1978, he died.
Wow.
I was a queen in February 18, 1978.
You have a good memory, even though there's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he passed away. Now you're feeling you're not good. People don't know how to take care of you. So something happened. You got finally somebody put you in who put you in the hospital to be sick? Okay,
when my father died and I got the breakdown and I threw go back to before I see. No, let's see. Before he died, I don't know. There was a time. Okay, there was a time that I was sick, living at the apartment with my roommates, living there.
Before he died?
No, I think it was after.
So he died. You didn't feel you were feeling sick, and then what happened? Who took you to the hospital, or what happened there?
Okay, while I was with my roommates, nobody knew. Because I started hiding under the bed and all these different things that wasn't normal for them to understand. Yeah. So nobody really knew what was going on with me. They didn't know. Nobody couldn't help me because they didn't know. Yeah. I end back with my mom. And that's when she put me in this hospital in Puerto Rico, what they call it a manicomio, which is the bad place.
Like an asylum.
The only psychiatric hospital in Puerto Rico is that one. And when I was there, my roommate, Eva, went to do her practice in psychology.
How crazy. So your roommate was going to become a psychologist. Your mom's put you in this
hospital,
which is like it's an asylum.
It's a cuckoo. It's the worst place you could be.
Yeah, it's an asylum.
But I don't remember nothing bad from that place. All I remember from that place was a lot of beds in a line beds, women's older, not older than me because I was 19. And the lady, there wasn't even a bed, so the lady sleep in the top and I sleep under her feet. She said, okay, I'll take care of you. You sleep with me, because there wasn't no bed for me. I don't remember medicine. I don't remember shower. I don't remember food, nothing. 2 weeks, but I don't remember nothing there. I don't recall
Maybe the
nothing.
trauma tanto de eso que es like. So you were sick and mentally sick, and then you needed support, but obviously your family didn't know. No sabían, because back in the day, even now, there's no support for mental health.
No, nobody
Imagine
knew.
back then in the late 80s.
I didn't know. Nobody knew what's going on.
Todavía no saben. It's still, like, mira lo que pasó with COVID. There's still so many taboo and issues with mental health. So this is 78. So now you're in the hospital. And what happens, because this is pretty amazing, your roommate, who was studying psychology.
Yeah, Eva.
Tell us what happened with her.
Okay, I was standing by the not the fence, the gate, not the gate. You know, ¿cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se dice en español? Dilo en español.
La reja.
Pues el gate, pues the bars.
The bars they have a big thin lock, and I was looking outside all the time, and she saw me. When she walked in, she saw me. What are you doing? Who you seeing here? I said, I don't see nobody. They put me here. How come? Blah, blah. So she got like, what? Shocked. Then she went and talked to the guy from the hospital, the director, and they did like a big meeting. Everybody, big guys, everybody did a big meeting with me and her. And they said, no, she doesn't belong here. She got to get out. So they took me out. I was there 2 weeks.
Wow.
But
that's big.
Then to my friend, I wouldn't, until this day, they say, whoever get there, they don't come out. You don't come out. Because the family, nobody claim you, nobody go see you. They just throw you there and that's it. Then when I was there, I remember when I was standing looking to that side in the front, I don't know what it was, but I saw like people like something like movie, like shadows in the other side. So I got scared because I said, oh my God, if they put me there, seems like the other side there was worse, something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was scary. It was like, you could see like shadow, like people moving like that,
yeah,
like no
nice.
good, like no good.
Yeah, like bad energy.
Yeah, like bad energy. So
she took you out.
So she showed up. She was like an angel to take me out because I would never be out because my mother locked me with my mom and my aunt locked me there, and they never went to see me or nothing or ask for me, and they said that's the worst, the only hospital, psyche, and worst place in Puerto Rico that whoever go there, they don't come out. And then I
thank God for your friend. That's crazy.
Yeah, thank God for her and my sister Gloria that got me here.
Shout out to you, lady. So they took you out, and now you're home with your mom. And Gloria comes then to get you and Abuelita?
Yeah,
take you to America?
I went with my aunt, and then my aunt locked me in a room and nails the door and everything because they don't want me to get out.
Because they thought you weren't well.
So I hit the door and I break it, and I end with my mom back in front. My mom and my sister were there. My sister Maribel, Malta, Carmeniri. But they don't want me there because they said I make too much noise and they got to go to work, blah, blah, blah. So they complain.
Yeah, because you were sick, right?
Yeah, okay. So I end being with my sister. But before that, I remember we all gathered in the bed with the mosquitero inside and play with the pillows. My mom, everybody inside there. We had like good times too there,
Yeah.
And we did that. And then Gloria showed up. And
Did you know her? You didn't know her?
Well, we used to ride. I write to her, but I didn't see her face.
Yeah,
But I used to write to her when she was with her boyfriend, Junior, Marisa's father.
You guys look alike too, like parecido.
I used to write to her from Puerto Rico all the time.
Yeah.
And I said, listen, I'm here. I got no money. I got nothing. I lose everything. I'm sick. She said, don't worry. I get you a ticket. So she got me a ticket and got me here. And my mom.
So she took you,
Carmeniri, Mami, and me.
And Abuelita. So your sister, your little sister, you and your mom, and brought you to America.
Yeah, and Carmeniri was 9.
Yeah.
I was 19. Mommy, I don't remember. My mommy was young anyway. So we went to live with Gloria at Pine Street. That was the
Framingham.
first time.
That's where I came into the picture. Claflin. Esa es la casa that I was
No,
born.
mi amor. We went to live at Pine Street
Oh, Pine
with
Street.
Gloria.
Yeah. Pine Street.
Then after that, I am moving to Claflin with mommy, to papa y yo.
Okay,
your
so
father.
you're in America. Did you get medication? Did somebody help you or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me.
Erika, Gloria. My sister Gloria make an appointment at Trinity. It used to be called Trinity Mental Health in Lexington, in Framingham. That was the place that me and my mom went to get treatment for therapy together.
I didn't know that about Titi Gloria. That's really nice.
Yeah. I appreciate that from her.
That's really nice.
I always say that. I'm very thankful for her and la otra nena de Puerto Rico. Eva. Porque
Eva.
They were my saint that got me out of there.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah. So you're now, okay. So now they take you to the hospital. They give you medication?
They took me to Trinity Mental Health for treatment. Me and my mom, we go for therapy and they prescribe medication. And that's how we started
and you
doing
started feeling better.
That was in ¿cuándo vinimos?
79.
81.
81?
I came in America to 1981.
Wow. Okay.
I was in Puerto Rico, 78, almost 3 years, no treatment at all. Sick, almost 3 years in a limbo.
That's wild.
In a limbo.
Wow.
It was bad, very bad. It was bad. I used to walk with my hands like this, like a robot, because I don't know why, but
you would just walk.
And I used to
remember that you would walk a lot.
I used to get itchy, the skin, so I had to use an umbrella. And I used to get bullied. People telling me, "Oh, look at the crazy!" I'm everybody, and I also remember something else. I did walking like that, walking funny, and my hands tremble like change.
Yeah. Because you didn't have any, you were sick, yeah.
I didn't have any treatment at all.
So now you got treatment. Are you feeling better? What are you doing in Pine Street? You meet my crazy father?
Oh, no, when I met your father in 19...
So you were feeling better though, right? You started taking medication, te sentías mejor.
Sí.
So estaba viviendo normal. Were you working? Were you just...
I was working at the mall.
Did you learn English?
I learned it in Puerto Rico, remember?
Oh, you did?
In school.
Wow.
In school.
Okay, because you went to college. My mom has a bachelor's degree, y'all. Bachelor's degree.
And an associate degree too.
Well, yeah, you have to have
liberal arts.
Okay.
No.
Oh, no.
You don't need to have an associate. Thing is that when I applied for college, the social worker lost my papers and my application, so I couldn't make it to the university straight ahead. So instead of 4 years, I had to do 6 years for the bachelor.
You did? I didn't know that.
I lost the lady.
Basically have a master's degree, Mom. Okay.
This is what happened. The lady lost my papers. So after all the trouble, she lost my papers. So I had to apply to college, do an associate 2 years, then get transferred to the University of Puerto Rico. But I didn't. I did it. And that's how I got my degree.
Yeah.
And I got my degree after I got sick. I had to go get a test and make an exam like revalidation to get my diploma because I couldn't finish because I got sick.
Wow.
While I was in college.
You're amazing, Mom.
So I finished and I did it and I work in Puerto Rico in a lot of places.
You rocked it. You won awards and pageants and you were amazing. So
when I came here.
Yes, so you're in America.
I started working at the mall at Sears because remember I worked for Sears, so I got a transfer from Sears from Puerto Rico to Sears in Natick Mall.
Wow.
And I work at the
I remember Sears and Natick Mall.
Yeah, I worked there. I worked first in the Boy Scout department, selling Boy Scouts. And after the Boy Scout, I got transferred to Better Sportswear with the clothes. Mm-hmm. Then other stores. But I met your father after being here 6 months in Framingham.
Wow.
6 months. This is how I met him.
Yeah.
I asked the guy, can you take, I was looking for a ride for somebody to take us to the hotel in Boston to go dancing. To the Bradford Hotel.
To the what hotel?
Bradford in Boston.
Bradford. You wanted to go dancing.
It was a party with Orquesta Solución. And there was Gloria, Maribel, me and my friend want to go, but we didn't have a car. So I asked him, I saw him washing the car in Pine Street, his car, the Starkey car.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, I take you. So we pay him. But instead of staying in the car, the guy got out and he put his hands on me. Like I said, listen, I'm not in a date with you. You just chauffeur. I said, you got to stay in the car. No, I'm going to the party with you guys, he said. So we went to the party and that's how I met the guy. And then he got mad because I hid it from him all night in the party, and I didn't dance with him or nothing. And he said, "Oh, I'm gonna get her one now. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her." So that's how he got me. And then he asked me.
So he was in the neighborhood. He was in the same neighborhood.
He lived in Framingham.
Wow,
That's con
crazy.
Tinto y Luisa.
Yeah. But how crazy, right? You're both from Puerto Rico, and you both come to a Framingham, out of all places, and ended up attracting each other. That's
and
hilarious.
I asked him for to take me to the party, and we're gonna pay. And he said, "But you know, I remember he got a great coat on. He got out and put the hands on me like within a day."
You're like, "I just need you to drive me, buddy."
I said, "No,
How
listen,
funny.
you staying in the car, you the chauffeur." "No way, I'm going to the party," he says. So I dissed him all night. I didn't dance with him. He got mad and he said, I'm gonna get her. So that he got me and I got in the car. And,
How long were you with him before you had me?
well,
You said 4 years, right?
yeah, we started
81?
1981 and you were born 83.
83.
So actually, what happened is that we started dating and he used to go see me at the apartment at Gloria's. He sit here, I sit here. Then suddenly he want to move. So he moved with me and mommy to Claflin. And no, we moved someplace else, me and him, with the friends.
Yeah.
And when we moved there, I found out I was pregnant. And he said, "Oh my God, we're going to tell your mom." I said, "Oh, she's going to kill me." He said, "Gotta tell your mother."
And you were 28, right?
And I got
27.
scared. I guess 28. I got scared. And he said, "No way, you're not no woman." I said, "No, she's going to kill me." And then he said, no, we got to tell her. Blah, blah, blah. So we moved with mommy and she knew. And that's how I got you. And then you were born in 1983, June 17.
Yeah.
At 6:05, you were born. And what happened is, though, your father went to the hospital when I have you. He showed up at 4 a.m. drunk. I want to see my daughter. You show up at this time, you crazy. But at the time, things were different, so he was lucky.
But also he was selling drugs and he was...
No, I didn't know that.
No, but I'm saying, but he was. That's who he was.
He works. No, he got 2 jobs and he was okay, pero I didn't know about the drugs until later. Until later.
But 4 a.m. he's rocking up and he's like,
He was drunk.
Yeah.
And he grabbed me. I was scared. He's going to let you fall.
He was holding me.
He was in the room. Oh, I said, "You crazy. You come here drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning to see your baby born?"
Oh, why wasn't he there when you were having me?
I was never.
So I want to hear that story because you did say, and I think it's pretty cool how kids come out, because I pushed myself out, apparently, maybe, ripping into the world.
No.
So you share the thing, porque tú estabas afuera, you weren't even in a room. This is wild because I've had my baby with cesarean and then I had natural and I had a miscarriage. So I feel like birth is I love birth and I think it's important. So you were ready to have it. They had you outside?
No, they took me actually not to Papa, somebody else. So Papa was never taking me. Somebody else took me 3 times. They sent me back. You're not ready. I said, "Oh my God." So then the last time they said, "Okay, we're going to leave you in a bed, una camilla, in the side and wait."
The hallway.
Yeah, no, in a room, but in the side, not in the room that you have the baby. I never saw that
like
room.
A little room.
Yeah, like a regular room. And then they said, "Okay, she's not ready, but we have to do cesarean. We'll be back." And they left me. And I said, "No way, cesarean." So I grabbed the bars, and I pushed 3 times. Boom, and you were born.
I just fell.
No, in the bed. When I push you, I hear something boom, and
were you by yourself?
Yeah, by myself.
That's
Nobody else. No, because the guy said
you were like, "I'm not getting a cesarean."
Something like I wasn't wide enough or something.
Yeah, you weren't.
The size. So he said, "We got to do cesarean." I said, "No way, they're gonna do no cesarean to me. I never had a surgery in my life, and my baby's gonna born natural." So Maribel, Gelo's cousin,
my dad's cousin.
Yeah, Alicia, the nurse friend, they were with me. But they left because I wasn't ready. They left me by myself. And I said, "Forget it." So I went boom. And I pushed 3 times and went boom. And I said, "Good, she's born." And the guy came, the doctor came like 10 minutes after. "Oh, no way. You shouldn't do that. It was very danger. She couldn't die. You couldn't die." I say, "She didn't die. I didn't die, so I'm alive. That's all it matters." That's it. It's done.
But how you had me, you ripped everything. And
Yeah,
you
they had to sew me.
And the doctor said something to you, which I think is so messed up. But he said to you, you can't have any more children or something. You're going to die if you do or something. I remember you told me that.
I think he
And
said,
you only had one kid.
No, I think he said something. It was very risky to me to have more kids. Maybe I couldn't have it because they said I couldn't.
But he said, don't have any more kids. That was risky. You could have died. And then my mom didn't have any more kids. Oh.
Yeah, but the thing is, because number one, I don't want to have more kids with your father.
Of course. That's number
risky.
1. That's risky.
And second,
he's got 8 kids.
Second, I didn't want to have kids from different fathers either. So I have Herminio. Herminio wanted a baby, but I said no. Because I don't believe in having kids from different fathers because I have brothers and sisters from other fathers and we don't really get.
There was a bit of trauma there.
And, I don't know.
So I want to ask you, espérate. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there was a point where you had me, and obviously you were taking medication. And I remember you telling me that you wanted to breastfeed.
Uh-huh. I did.
You had to stop taking, tell me that.
I did it for maybe 2-3 weeks only, porque I couldn't do it because the medicine would bother the milk.
So you had to stop taking medicine.
But when I got you, I have a postpartum disease.
What is that?
Postpartum
disease?
Postpartum disease, I got sick.
Oh, postnatal depression. Totally. Yes. Okay.
I got that. And
as soon as you had me?
Uh-huh.
And then you were feeding?
You were 2 weeks. I end in the psyche unit in Framingham. And you used to be next to me in a little bed when you were 2 weeks because you were a little baby.
But were you able to feed me there? No, you couldn't. So 2 weeks.
I feed you for 2 weeks. That's it because the medicine.
But seriously, so as a kid, it makes me emotional.
The kid what?
So you stopped taking your medicine so you could feed me.
Uh-huh.
And then you got sick.
No. It wasn't because I stopped the medicine. I don't know why it happened.
That made you sick when you would stop the medicine back then. I remember when you would stop.
I don't know that, but I finished that. When I got out, your father has a party every day. And I have to cook. And do a lot of things.
No support post.
So instead of laying down, I have to be doing a lot of things for the friends, for people, like party for them because they were drinking party all the time because you were born. And instead of having resting, I was doing things. They said that's why I have a postpartum disease trauma.
Yeah.
Because not resting at all.
I know, it's stressful.
Cleaning, cooking.
Yeah.
So I end in the hospital in Framingham Union Psyche Unit. And you were like a little baby. They put you in a little bed next to me. And I spent there, I don't even know, maybe a month.
Yeah.
Then I got out and that's it.
Was I with grandma or would I stay with you?
No, you stay with your father and grandma.
Yeah.
Mommy. And grandma wanted to bath you and she let you fall from the table when you were 2 weeks.
That's why I'm a bit crazy, no?
2 weeks old. Yeah, to Papa, your father told me a long time after he told me that. Yeah. I didn't know when he told me. He said, I'm going to tell you now, but your mom let the baby put it in the table and the baby slip and fall down 2 weeks old from the table.
That explains a lot.
Almost kill you. So anyway, that was it. And then...
That's a lot. There's more. There's more because there's our whole life. But I wanted to just share because I think a lot of people don't understand where their parents come from and what happens to their parents. I know that for you being alone, for you being sexual abuse, for you feeling mental health and not having support, ¿verdad? Mira para allá arriba.
I'm sorry.
She just looks down. It's a weird angle up there. No, but there was a lot you went through, like not having your mom, not having support, independence, going to school. You have a lot of good values that you peleaste, like you fought for everything you wanted. You were like, when I'm 18, I'm going to do this. And I just wanted to share that because there's also the whole story about me and foster home and you coming and finding me and never giving up on me. You didn't do what your mom did. You looked for me. You chased me. You found me. You cared for me every time. And I think I have a lot of my determination from you.
Yeah. I don't know. It was something maybe on me, my way, myself, that always fought for something.
Yeah.
That I didn't give up or I didn't stop. I want more. I want to do it. Like my mom gave me away I don't know, maybe that started somehow because it was going to because I was thinking maybe big. I was thinking in growing
Thinking big.
and doing something,
Yeah.
So maybe staying at the country with her right there, I wouldn't do nothing there maybe because how am I going to do it? So I look at it that way, that somehow, since I was a little kid, I had some kind of,
Desire
to grow, to do, to explore, to do in the world.
Just do more.
Yeah, do more.
To be more, to do more.
Yeah.
And now you're in Australia. Holy shit, how far away. Estamos en el futuro. You're in the future.
I know. And so I wasn't scared when they gave me away. Maybe other kid would have cried.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe you did cry. Maybe you can't remember that you cried.
No, I don't remember. I don't recall crying at all. I don't.
Yeah.
I cried when I was at the place at nighttime.
Yeah.
Because
You missed.
all I went through, I used to cry, take the pillow and cry and talk to God. Somehow I knew there was a God, somebody who's going to help me. I have my faith that something is going to take me somewhere.
Yeah.
And that makes me fight it and keep on going.
Yeah. So,
because a little kid,
I know
what they gonna do?
100%. You have to survive. You have to survive.
A little kid, what can they do? They put you. It's like they leave the kid in the jungle.
No, pero tenemos que sobrevivir. Like human beings have survival mode. So you just would have went into survival mode. Okay. Last words. What has been, do you think for you, one of the biggest lessons in your life? In your whole life, what do you feel like is the biggest lesson for you?
Wow.
I know, it's a big question. I don't know. Algo que sea a big lesson that's helped you to be who you are.
Always, maybe, I don't know, let me see, maybe looking for my family somehow, looking for my roots, my mom, my brothers, even that sometimes I feel like they don't appreciate it at all somehow, but I did it and I don't regret it that I did because something inside me tells me that I want to know where's my family, that I didn't came from a tree, that I came from a lady, from a guy, that I brothers and sisters, that I wasn't brought by mistake, that I came, that I came from somebody, that somebody gave me birth, somebody took me. And maybe that's why my big lesson, looking for them and more my father too.
Yeah.
Because somehow, even that I grew up with my father, I always thought about my father.
Yeah.
I think I was very attached to him. My mother too, because I didn't have them a lot, but I have the little bit that I have of them was good,
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you have at least a little bit, but it's good, that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have a lot, but no good.
Yeah, it's true.
It doesn't matter, but a little bit of something
is better than
good.
Nothing bad.
It's better than nothing. And that gave me a lot of hope, and it was a challenge going to that place and growing up. I feel good that I grew up there, that I went to that house, and I really appreciate what they did, even that it was hard. I appreciate it now that I'm at this age because they taught me how to be strong. They taught me how to work. They taught me how to fight in life.
Stuff. Yeah,
a good manners, good skills.
Yeah,
and if they wouldn't taught me that, I wouldn't survive.
Yeah.
Or after I went through all the depression and all that.
I love you. You're amazing.
The greatest thing having my daughter.
Yeah, I was the best. Just kidding. Mom, I love you. Gracias por estar en el podcast. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your story. And there's more to come with the Margarita Ortiz show.
Cry.
Thank you so much for listening. I so appreciate your ears, your time, your energy, and your attention. Please do me a favor and head over to Apple iTunes, subscribe so that you don't miss an episode. Share this episode with a sister who you know needs to hear it. And if you feel called to, leave me a review. I'd love to know what you think about the podcast. I'd love to know how this information is helping you change your world. Thank you so much for being here. I know that there are many podcasts you could listen to, and I really appreciate you listening to mine. Have a gorgeous week, honey.